Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. We are still waiting for somebody to try and summon us in. But I don't think it's really gonna happen, so maybe we'll cancel that. Look and see how many people are actually here. Three people. What level am I at? 200? Okay, 3 people makes sense. We are way higher level than we usually would be. So let's go on in. Needed to get my stamina back. That's where I keep failing here. Doesn't get too much health back from them. She gets a lot back from me, so I have to make sure my stamina's at max. There we go. No waterfall dance that round. Let's skip this. Get right back into it, shall we? Going under. Dodge. Sure the girl's got Scarlet Rotted there. Did she just get knocked out of that? Oh my gosh, I couldn't even see what was happening. I tried backing up, but camera lock on screwed me over there. First stage is Waterfell Dance. I can survive. It's just bad to get hit by it because she gets her health back. Second stage, that's a lot of damage. I don't think I can survive that. Bad. Much better. Now I gotta heal up while they flinch her. Keep it going, girls. Keep it going. If I could get in there, this would be nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Now we just need one. We can survive this. Gonna get back to max because I don't trust it. Get that smack down. That ain't good. water gals. There we go.
Extraordinary.
Just had to be as grisly as possible.
Dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
There we go. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Little Bunk has accomplished their mission. The game is over. Everybody can leave now. Goodbye. We are now done the only thing we wanted to do. We are the new millennia. This is now our throne. Just kidding. Of course. Doing that. Getting those great items because we got the needle from doing Millicent's quest. So that is excellent. Halleck Tree is done. Don't have to come back here ever again. Let's go see what Sage Gowry has to say about everything. There you are. And then we'll go fight the dragons in Crumbling for Missoula before we collect as much Deathroot as we can. And then beat Crumbling for Missoula. So I want to say you get another good smithing stone from giving Gronk all of the Deathroots, so we can get all those that we can in one run through. I don't see why not.
Millicent, why would you take out the needle? You were so close. So would you disown us too? We children of the Scarlet Rot. Millicent, Malenia, do you detest us? Millicent, Malenia, do you detest?
I think you have to reload the area, which we could do. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say by just running back to Grace Point like this one, but the game wouldn't let us pull up the map. Something was aggroed to us. I left an item here? That surprises me. I didn't think I left anything here. I got all these, right? Yup. Yeah, looks like I got the scarab there too. Strange that I left an item that was right out in the open there. But then again, I did leave the item over in the DLC on the last Gravebird item over there too.
Millicent, Malenia, do you detest?
And that was clearly in the open. I only realized I left it when I was editing that video. So, let's go find some Deathroot. I believe there's one somewhere down here. Might be in this cavern, but I don't think it is. Let's see if the beast eye quivers when we enter. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Step on outside. Might be under the minor tree catacombs. But, of course, it's not. Did we at least fight this avatar? I believe we did. Yes. Then it's just this that we haven't fought. Maybe we do go do that so I can knock it out the way and not have to think about that. So, let's level up once. And then we're gonna pass time until nightfall. Sit back down at the site of grace. And fight ourselves one hell of an annoying friend. Crap, that got me. Oh, it didn't kill me though. Heal up me. That was bull. I couldn't even move away from him fast enough. Okay. Whatever. Let's go back in and get him again. Just getting our runes first. We're going to try and do this every time, because that's a decent chunk of runes to lose on this guy. Not trying to do that. So... Oh, dum-dum. Past time, nightfall. Sit back down. Why'd we get him this time, but we didn't get him last time? Just in case I hit the ceiling. No, you go down. Not me. Not me. That's a fair amount of runes. Let's chuck that into another level. And then we're gonna have to bump up strength to 60. Get rid of this one.
Descent into savagery.
There.
Must have lost my touch.
No, I don't think we did this. Did we? Oh, we did. I didn't get the grace point inside of Murkwater Catacombs. Some of the things I do confuse me. I feel like one of the ones along this ridge gives you a Deathroot. But could be wrong. I'll look it up in a second if it's not this one. No beast eye quivering. Okay. Let's warp on back to the round table hold so that we can use the runes or the remembrances we just got, but while we're sitting here, I'll look it up. Alright, now I have a list of them all. So other than the heroes' graves ones, we will get the rest, and then we'll go back and get that one.
I am a finger reader. Do as you please. Now you may go. You'd force this tired, hard.
Now, of course, out of both of these, we obviously are going to want this. We'll take the Blasphemous Blade. And out of these two, I would rather have the Giant's Braid.
Now, do what you...
So, there we go with those items.
I see. Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen. You have my thanks. I'll try and talk him round next. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god, fierce and curse. And if that's the case...
I don't think there's anything more you can say to Hugh.
She says that now my chains are broken. If I stay here, I will... Or you survive for free. I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will... Is there any other way? Yes, that's all I've lived. And my promise to do me a favor and do.
No. Talk to him all we can. Nothing else in there. There shouldn't be anything on the other side either. Wait, is he still here? Yes, he
I
is.
hear you. Oh, I'm not her foster father anymore. Sorry. For the time. Ah, so I'd expect to find Melania there. Well, if the Scarlet Hut's with the Hairlip tree as it is, I suppose Mikola must already be. Ah, my apologies. The information you shared is of great a secret, right? You are a true fellow. So, I heard speculation, Mikola, but before he could finish, indeed, it's how vexing that they all, perhaps the Queen's sorrow was justified. Ah, my apologies. The information you shared is a secret, right? You are a true fellow. The pursuit of knowledge is without end. Thus, I maintain. Perhaps the same is to say whether we'll remain who we are. What do you think?
Alright, that's pretty much all we can do with those guys. I think there's a little more we can do with Gideon, but it's not very much. That should leave us, yep, able to buy all of them now. Oh, we're missing 9. Thought I got that. This should have been in Crumbling Farm Azula. Huh. Well, we'll have to find that in a minute. First, let's double check this list of things to get. And then the ulcerated tree spirit boss in the giant mountaintops catacomb? Guess we're going there. Because other than the one that is in the Wyndham Ruins, this is the last one. So, let's get this one out the way real quick. Let's unmark that, because we're going through it right now. He thought he could sneak up on us. We are not the ones who get sneaked upon. We do the sneaking, and then the jump smacking. Sometimes the critical hitting. But we do not get sneaked. Could buy we could grab all the great violets here, but I'm pretty sure you can literally get bell bearing to buy them, so I'm not worried about it. And it's also a consumable that we obviously are not using. We're very close to the end of the game at this point, so anything we have not used so far is not something we will be using. But I see there is a path to go down there, so we'll come back, go check that path in a minute. I like to clear out all these other paths when possible. Oh, it did come down. I didn't see it jump off the edge, but I guess it must have skittered above on that ledge and then fallen down. There we go. Just making sure there's no hidden items, because I think this is one of the dungeons that has repeating rooms. They look very similar, but something is just minorly different sometimes. One past all of them. Get rid of that one. Let that one blow itself up. And let's continue. This is 100% one of the ones with repeating rooms. So I'm pretty sure I remember there being a giant one of these guys in one of them. So, this is gonna be fun. I'll take it. Alright, let's jump on through. Work our way through until it repeats back to the beginning, and then we will go and get back to the actual beginning. Go down the next light over there. Crap. That did a lot of damage. God damn. That's a fair amount to run back through, too. And it brings us back all the way at the beginning. That sucks. I guess let's take a peek, see what's underneath here first. So I'm pretty sure it is the way you're supposed to go to get to the lever. We got a bit to run back that way to get back to our runes, so I think taking a peek over here isn't a horrible option. Still no items. And what's here? Oh no, this is a completely separate area. That's right. That's a secret secondary section of this dungeon. We will be back for that after, because those guys hit really hard. And I remember them one-hit KOing me at one point in my original playthrough. So, we may be strong enough to take on a bit, but I don't want to risk what runes we got on that. Get on this elevator and go back down. No, let's not send it back up because we're probably gonna have to come back this way. Get rid of the big one, and I will do the very smart thing, place down a rainbow stone here so that we know exactly when we've gotten back to the first part. Get rid of that one. We'll leave all these pus balls. Maybe we'll get rid of the first one. And then we leave the rest, because that's an easy way to know. Just in case it spits us out in a different section than right at the entrance, like where we were. That's a good way of knowing. Now, back over here. And get our runes back. Man, they do so much damage when they explode. That's just brutal. Then let's go check behind us. Ah, that's the one we really want to go under from here. I see. I'm pretty sure you can't go too far back. So... get the item. This one's protecting. It's these. And then let's heal up. I think this one underneath here is actually where you would want to jump down. So we're going to send that back up. Oh, did it again. Dodge the first one. Get out of there. Get rid of that one. But let's go take care of this little divot area. Which one are you? Everything's alive, and here's the big one. That's a lot of damage. There we go. Run on through. And let's see where this drops us down at. That's layer 1. So I think here's layer 2? Yeah. That would be from where we originally came in at. So now we should be on the same floor again. Like, it just looped us around back to the beginning of that same floor. So, we can go on here. We're jumping down here. Okay, that's what I thought, and I'm happy we checked. That's our way back. So, let's go back on through. Past all this bull again. Oop. Swivel on up here. Run past wave 1. just gotta go on down. We can turn around here. Jump here. Go through here. And we can pull the lever on the other side after fighting a couple of mini jars, because we don't take that. Grab that item too. Now our main door has opened. Back up we go. Nothing under you. Let's see what we're fighting. Oh yeah, the ulcerated tree spirit. That's right, we knew that. Alley-oop. Come on. You should be staggered. Oh, get back here. Stand still. Take your final punch. Nice death root. Now we can go back up top and fight that final area. Let's actually just warp back over there, because we need our heals. So go back on in. How many do I have? Wait, we have 11. We're at maximum? Yep. And we're at max for that. That's good. Why was I thinking it's 15, not 14? Interesting. Oh well, that's fine. I think you can actually either sell them or do something. But I know you can't give them to people. So, once you've gotten your max on golden seeds, you kind of can't do much really with them. I don't even think if you can sell them, they sell for very much. But we'll have to check. Alright, let's clear this little place out. And we'll see where we're at. So maybe I can make a mad dash through the other hero's grave that we've already pretty much cleared out. We just have to fight 2 Crucible Knights in it. And that wouldn't be too bad. with Jolin and Anna. Or even Mimic Tier, if I bring in Mimic Tier. Double traps. You can always do the safe thing with traps and shoot them with a bow and arrow. But I'm not too worried about it. We can time it, so just do that. Make sure there's nowhere it wants us to jump off to, and it don't look like it. No, knock you down. Clear this out. Easy enough. I think that is everything that was in this area, so let's go on back over to Wyndham Ruins now. Fight the Tibia Mariner there. Once we do that, we can go fight Gronk whenever we want. I just want to get that out the way. I want him gone from this area, then we can do that, clear out the rest of that part of the quest, and we are Goldilocks. I'm pretty sure I even have a side of grace over here, right? Yeah. Alley-oop. Oh, you ain't surviving long, buddy. The next whip I give where you are, you're gone. Now where, pray tell, is that? Gimme. Doesn't usually go that far away. What the hell? Alley-oop. I feel like it has to be. It usually is somewhere in the water, so it's gotta be somewhere in here. I just saw that item, decided to go out my way to grab it quick. It's not. Wow. Oh wow, I've never had it go up there before. Sucks for how long I left it alive. It probably spawned in a couple of extra skeletons in that zone. But that is fine. Let's grab whatever items we can from this area, unlock the cave at the top and mark that on my map, and then warp on over to where we actually want to go. We didn't do that yet either, I don't think. Gotta remember to fully clear that zone out. It's just a nice little side zone. Literally will take a couple of seconds to clear. I'm pretty sure you get half decent item in there too. that would have done really well in the beginning of Altus Plateau, but we had other plans. We were DLC bound from the start of this game. We just wanted to get as many of the good items before we could get there, so the DLC wasn't complete, brutal, annoying pain. As I keep saying in this game, these are supposed to be fun. Not just challenging and making you want to pull your hair out. You're supposed to enjoy every game you play. If you're not enjoying some part of it, then it isn't right for you. There are types of games out there for everybody, even the non-gamers. Just gotta find what actually works. I was hoping that this might have been one that had the actual illusionary wall in it, but nope. Man, it's just a talisman we already have another one of. So, nice for the completionist side, but we did not need that. Not like it was a waste of anything, though. We have more than enough stone sword keys, and it took like 3 seconds to clear, so it wasn't even a waste of time. It's just a whole lot of nothing. The main reason I'm skipping catacombs and caves is because that is for, like, you get a lot of the level up materials and the build materials for stuff for ashes. Sure, some of them give you ashes of war, but a lot of them are spirit summons, not just ashes. And items to level up ashes. And we're just not doing those. Like, we're not leveling up summons, we're not going out of our way to use the items that you have to chuck into that kind of stuff. Like, it just doesn't make much sense for us to go through and do every catacomb and cave instead of just the ones that have special items like weapons or really good armor or bell bearings that we actually need. Okay, so I didn't do this one. Just wanted to be sure. I know I said I was going to when I came down here earlier in the game, but that makes sense. I do remember turning around, so that makes sense. Travel over here and check this ruin real quick. As I said, it will take seconds. And then we'll go try and skedaddle over to the hero's grave before the end of the episode. Alley-oop. None of that. Okay, now this one we have to hit with some magic because we don't have our bow equipped. But that worked. One slap. That's all it needed. Get that. Check over here, nothing. So, check over here. And there's nothing. I'm gonna go down here and get the items. Fight the boss and get the items. Hello, demi-human Quinn. Goodbye, demi-human Quinn. Another talisman. Now, ain't that nice? Let's get on out of here, though. Back up to... Should have been this hero's jail that we didn't complete. Our hero's grave. Yep. Let's sprint on through it then. Get to the end quickly since everything... Well, the chariots should be gone. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So it should literally just be a quick sprint to the end. I don't think we need to beat them up for this fight. Even if they end up dying, all they have to do is keep aggro off of me from one of them for like a minute, if even. So I'm not worried about trying to keep them alive. I feel like it's even better to do this with two of them because one of them might go after what I'm going after. And then if I try and switch it up, whenever I have mimicked here, it usually switches it up too, so timing's just bad. But with this, should be good. Even behind the pillar. That was some cheesy little stuff there, my guy. Get schmacked. Alley-oop. Now for our Dogus. Excellent. Exactly what we wanted. So now that hero's grave is out the way, we should only have the one up in the snowtops left. So, next episode, we are starting over here back at Crumbling Farm Azula. We are gonna fight our way through all the dragons that are in this area, and then we will clear out what is left up top. Actually, before I pull a dumb move and do that, and then forget to give all the death fruit to Gronk, let's go do that real quick, shall we? Or even the end of this episode.
It is still America where things tarnished. But I have done henceforth. Farewell.
Good stuff. That quest is complete. We got that out the way. Now we just have Gowrie left to come back to. You can just kill him and get the item, but I'm pretty sure if you beat everything, you might get something else. You might get his outfit or something that you don't have to pay for, instead of buying it out of his bell bearing. So, we'll go back to him at the very end of the game, just to finish up that quest. For now, we will leave this episode here, though, and in the next episode, we will be fighting dragons. So, if you like this kind of content, Like, comment, subscribe, please. Comment down below anything you'd like me to do in this game or any other games you might like me to play. Next on the chopping block is going to be Metal Gear Solid Delta, I have decided, and then after that will probably be Spider-Man, but if I get suggested videos or games to play, then we may chuck those in between. But I will see all of y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!